No. Our pillow is gonna smell like lemon. No. No. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Taylor Christensen, T Chris, blah, 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 you know the drill. Today, I was actually running out of ideas, to be honest, about any videos to make. This girl that goes by the name, man, I'm really just gonna butcher it. Do you see her name? That's her. I would say your name, but I'm totally gonna butcher it. Don't want to do that, so thanks for this video suggestion because I was really running out of ideas and she just came in clutch, so thank you. Today I'm going to do a get to know me tag. I've never made one of these before because I just didn't, I don't know, it's kind of awkward to like make a get to know me tag when no one asked to get to know you, so it's just like you're telling people about yourself and they don't really care. Yeah, that's why I never made the video. I found some get to know me questions that are supposed to be less popular than what most people do. P.S. I'm dressed like this because this is probably the most honest version of myself. I look like this 98% of my life. Didn't shower, just put on a hat. That's the trick. That's the trick to life, you know. The first question is, are you named after anyone? It's a very exciting, meaningful answer. No, my parents just liked the name Taylor. That's where we got that. Number 2, when was the last time you cried? I would say every human has emotions, obviously, but I'm not a crier. Like, generally I don't cry very much, but ironically, like, the last time I cried was really recently. I cried on Sunday. Moving on. Number 3, do you have kids? Not that I'm aware of. Number 4, if you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Obviously. What kind of question is that? Duh. Number 5, do you use sarcasm a lot? Never. Just kidding. I do use sarcasm a lot. I used to be really sarcastic, like, you know, sarcastic people that are so sarcastic you can't even have a real conversation anymore. And I offended a lot of people, so I kind of had to like move away from that a little bit. I still love sarcasm, but not at the expense of someone else feeling crappy about themselves. That's where I think is the line. You can't cross that line. Number 6, what's the first thing you notice about people? Well, when I meet them, the first thing I notice is someone's handshake. Like, if it's really weak, I don't want to say they're a weak person, but mentally it kind of sends that message. If you have a really bad handshake, you should work on that. That's the first impression. I don't really know what they're asking here. Like, physically wise, probably people's smile. It's hard not to see their smile when I'm so freaking funny. I'm making them laugh all the time, you know? What is your eye color? It's a nice shade of brown. It's just brown. Very exciting. Number 8, scary movie or happy endings? Both? Is that an option? No? Okay, then I would say happy endings because I used to like scary movies. And can we talk about It for a second? I went and saw It and I never want to see a scary movie again in my life. That was like so much anxiety. I was literally sitting like this. I watched like an inch of the movie the whole time because I was just freaking out. It was so freaking scary. I hated it. Number 9, my favorite smell would be vanilla and coconut. Vanilla and coconut together. That's even better. Number 10, what's the furthest you've ever been from home? I don't know. I have a map on my wall, so that's what I'm looking at. America. It's right here. I've been to South America and I've been to Africa, but mile-wise, I'm sure Africa is farther. So I've been to Ghana and I've been to Peru. Let me look it up and I'll give you the real answer. So from Washington State to Ghana, it's about 7,000 miles. Yeah, okay, that's like a huge difference. 4,800, 5,000-ish miles to Peru. So Ghana is the farthest I've been from home. Yeah. Number 11, do you have any special talents? Do I have any special talents? Yeah, so many. My most popular one is probably the Grinch face. Obviously, I'm gonna show you. This is the Grinch face. Also, the Emperor's New Groove face. Also, I must be related to Jim Carrey face. That's what I do. Really ugly. I know. You can tell me that. I know it is. Where were you born? I was born in Wisconsin and I lived there for the first 5 years of my life and then moved to Washington. Number 13, what are your hobbies? Exhibit A, I like to make videos. I've actually done that for years. I've done that since I was little, and I should probably post some of my old videos. They're pretty funny. Man, I like to draw, but I don't really give myself time to do that anymore. I used to draw a lot. I would say my hobby, like my favorite hobby, is just trying new things. I just like love trying new things, so I'll go on Groupon and like find fun things to do. I've never been that person that's like super into one thing. I don't have like one specific hobby. Number 14, do you have any pets? I used to, but he died. So no, I don't. Number 15, do you have any siblings? I have 2 older sisters, and we're all 2 years apart. So I'm 22, the next one up is obviously 24, then 26. Having sisters is pretty fun, but I got really lucky because my sisters aren't like crazy girls. Like, we're all pretty normal, I would say, to a certain extent. Yeah. Number 16, what do you want to be when you grow up? I feel like I'm kind of grown up. I feel like I'm already like in the middle of what I want to be, which is a business owner of a coffee business. And that's what I'm working on right now. But when I was younger, I wanted to be all sorts of things. I wanted to be a dolphin trainer, but who didn't? I wanted to be like a travel photojournalist. I wanted to, I don't know, like everything. I just wanted to do a bunch of different things. Who was your first best friend? I don't really know. It would either have been Logan or Lana. Probably Lana. Number 18, how tall are you? I am 5'7". Number 19, funniest moment throughout school. I didn't like school. I have nothing to say about school. Number 20, how many countries have you visited? Not very many. I mean, Canada, and I've been to Ghana, Belize twice, and then I've been to Peru. I can't put my finger up without this one wanting to come up. Canada, Ghana, Belize twice, and then Peru. Number 21, what was your favorite / worst subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was art. I loved to draw, like I said. And my worst subject was anything that had to do with history. I just can't. I can't. It's so relevant. I understand the importance of it, but like just boring. It's just boring. I couldn't. I just hated it. I got the worst grades in it, and I just internally died every time I was in that classroom. Number 22, what is your favorite drink, animal, perfume? That's a loaded question. I don't really know how to answer that. Favorite drink is coffee. So I drink Americanos is probably my favorite. So any kind of Americano, generally just with cream or with honey and cinnamon and almond milk. Favorite animal, if we're talking like a pet, of course a dog, because it loves you. And if we're talking like exotic, I like elephants and giraffes probably. Yeah. Perfume, there's a place, I don't know if it's like a brand, but there's a place locally that sells this like little roll-on perfume called Sex on the Beach, and it smells so good. It smells so good. My mom uses it too. We love it. But besides that, if I buy like a spray, it's usually just like vanilla. Number 24, what sports do you play or have you played? I don't really play anything anymore, and now I'm like getting back into running. I used to play soccer. I grew up playing soccer and doing track. So in track, I sprinted and I did long jump. I did that until high school, but I quit sports after my freshman year of high school so that I could get a job because I wanted to make money. And then I've been working ever since I was 16, so I stopped sports back then. I tried cross country and I didn't like that. It was just so much running. I tried basketball and I was really bad because I would bounce it off my foot all the time. Powerlifting, okay, I actually really liked powerlifting, but I only did that for 1 year and I never actually competed. I just worked out with it. Oh, and I tried volleyball and I liked volleyball, but our family is just like a soccer family, so we all played soccer. My dad still plays soccer. Okay, number 25. How many girlfriends, boyfriends have you had? I've had no girlfriends, and boyfriends, 2, 3, kind of depends on your definition, I suppose. Number 26, favorite memory from childhood is anything from the farm, my grandparents' farm that they used to have. We would go visit every year. I just loved it. It was so much fun just like playing on the farm and stuff with the animals, and I just freaking loved it. Number 27, how would you describe your fashion sense? How would you describe my fashion sense? Pretty much, I would say like comfy cute. I buy like an extra large of everything, and I buy men's clothing, so that's kind of how I dress. If it's comfortable, I'll wear it. I generally dress kind of like this every day. I wear a lot of hats, and now that it's like fall time, I'll probably start wearing a lot of beanies, but I love sweatshirts, I love t-shirts, I love sweats, running pants. tennis shoes. I'll pretty much only dress up on Sundays and for weddings, and that's about it. Number 28, what phone do you have? I have the iPhone 7. I had the iPhone 4 or 5 for like ever. I had it so long and it lasted so long, but it just broke, so I just had to buy the new phone. Number 29, tell us one of your bad habits. One, how can I choose? Well, when I get really anxious or like if I'm really focused on something, I will bite the inside of my cheeks, or I'll bite on my lips, which is bad because then I'm like tearing up my skin. It's kind of gnarly if you think about it. Yeah, I do that and it's not really great, so you can tell if I'm anxious. That's pretty much it. So hopefully that was a decent get to know me. Those were kind of like odd questions. If you want a more basic get to know me, then you can let me know that. Okay, have an awesome day and do something fun or something that scares you today. Dun dun dun. Okay, bye. Oh, and also don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and if you have any suggestions, leave them down below and I will also shout you out if I can pronounce your name. Oh my gosh, last thing, I'm just really losing it today. I wanted to say thank you for everyone that has subscribed and has supported me and watched my videos and commented on my videos and engaged in my videos, because I just think that they're fun to make and it's really fun to meet people from around the world. I've already had some cool conversations with people from Europe and people from other parts of the world. I just think that that's really cool that we can connect over the internet. So thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.